Oh! Bands don't really write like this anymore. Verse 2? Like, sausage. Hey guys, philzeroyt here. Weekly merch giveaway winner, congrats! And if you want in on these draws, follow me on Instagram and DM me philzeroyt, and you know the rest. By the way, I'm so jealous of all you guys who went to the Mexico City concerts. I wanted to go so bad. And I'm watching all your Instagram stories and I'm just like... I tried so hard to make it work, but we've got like a trip coming up in a week and our dog just had surgery and there's just too many little things to take care of at home before we leave, and hopefully I can get to a show this year. So, money. I've been wanting to do this song for a while. Like, they played the song live at both their shows that I went to, and I remember thinking there's something cool going on in this song that I couldn't really figure out when I heard it live. And obviously at a live concert, I'm just trying to enjoy the show, so I wasn't thinking about it that much. But the bits and pieces that I do remember, I was like, oh, there's something cool going on here that I like. So let's give this a real listen and let's check this out together.
Hey!
Oh! Hold on. Okay, yeah, that was the quickest pause on any video so far. But that harmony was juicy. Was that all three of them? With like the signature Danny scoop as well? Okay, some call and answer action.
It's all about that cold high cash. Go ahead and cry, shallow pool soft.
Okay.
Days 3 times a year. Truth that's sifting goes just as sincere. I'll never ask for forgiveness. I come to God as my witness. I pray He'll wash my hands.
Oh, there's like a backing guitar track.
Sadness cool and the world turns. Soldier soul, that's how it works. We're human.
Get it, Danny. The Danny scoop. Wow, that was fun. Okay, what can we break down? So one of the first things I noticed was the chorus, like, kind of an anti-chorus. It's not like a traditional modern chorus where the drums, vocals, bass, harmonies, where they're all very in your face and just hit you in the face on the first note. The chorus actually starts on an instrumental section and then it goes into like this funky vocal where Ali's bass and the guitar follow in unison, and then it goes into another instrumental section.
Are you worth your weight in gold? Going once, going twice, sold. It's all about that cold high cash on.
Instrumental.
Woo! Go ahead and cry, shallow pool song, but diamond news at your door.
And then another one, right? Kind of. And they kind of did this in Z. Z.
Watch out, 'cause it's coming back for you.
Where the chorus is an instrumental. And they kind of did it in Amour as well.
Before me, say it. I were dying, watch you die for me. Watch you die for me.
I guess you can say it counts as a chorus, as in it repeats after the pre-chorus. But then would you call the pre-chorus a chorus? Whatever, who cares? Semantics, semantics. So I replied to a comment a while back. I can't really remember what it was, but we were talking about how bands don't really write like this anymore. And I've said this like a million times about the way The Warning writes, but I don't care. I'm saying it again, because it's especially evident here. They're really good at just leaving enough space in the song so you can feel everything that's going on. You get this kind of deeper, immersive feeling when you're listening to their music, and it's like you're getting bounced around in this musical Disneyland. Like, take this song. The song starts on like that big 3-part harmony, and then it goes right into a call and answer between the vocals and the guitar riff, and then we're off to the races. Let's try and listen to all the dynamic changes that happen here. The big scoop. Bass. Guitar. The call and answer. And the drums just going bass and snare. That's the single notes. Melody switch up. Instruments drop out. The stop, just the vocal. And then the instrument break. Then the bass and guitar following the vocal. And then back to this. Another stop. Verse 2. So all these dynamics and energy shifts, this is created by, and you might have heard this before, this is created by using what we call negative space. And that just means you don't need to fill every instrument on every beat. It's okay to leave the drums out for a few bars, or to drop the bass out of this section, or to drop the harmonies, or have the drums only play the snare, or have the guitar only playing for one bar. So doing this creates space, and you get to play with where you want the focus to be directed. And we just don't really hear this type of composition much anymore these days for whatever reason it may be, like whether it's a trend thing or because in most of today's music it's very vocal focused, which isn't a bad thing, just different eras. And how do I explain this? So today, sort of the newer thing, and by today I mean like within the past 10 plus-ish years. But what seems to be the trend still is that the entire composition of a song is, its main goal is to support the vocal. Like that's the main thing. Whereas in songs like Money and Zed and Amor and actually most of the Warning songs, their composition style is like, if I had to put an era to it, it's kind of like an 80s rock thing, where the vocal was treated almost like another instrument, and the way it interacted with the other elements in the song was, it was more about the entire comp versus just having the vocals front and center the entire time. Does that make sense? Okay, we're getting into brain dump territory now, but I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, let's take an 80s rock song that everyone knows. So you hear how there's so much space and the entire comp is kind of bouncing you around the different elements, whereas in a lot of today's rock within the past 10-ish years, what song should I show? Oh, I just did a video on this. Okay, and then the chorus. So you hear how it's very full throughout most of the song and the vocal is the main focus. And again, I'm not saying one style is better than the other. I like them both, but I just think this is an interesting song composition thing to point out. Because when the song is so geared towards vocals only, the rest of the composition can sometimes feel a bit flat. Like if you look at the waveform of the song, it just looks like this bar of sausage. There's very little movement or dynamics to it. And again, I'm not saying that that's wrong or that's bad. Like, I'm a pop punk guy, and I know very well that like 80% of pop punk sounds the same. They use the same formulas, but it's a different genre, different era, different focus, different purpose. But with that type of composition, you just don't get that extra dimension of feeling all these different layers and elements of the song. And you know, The Warning's not exempt from this either. Like, they probably have songs that are just full send rock throughout the entire song, and that's okay. Like, that's a good thing. We don't want every song to sound the same, right? But I just noticed that they play with dynamics and energy shifts a lot more than other bands do. At least in this era.
Revolutionary Kool-Aid cake. Happiness a lonely traitor. Killed the rock like a prayer. Drifting out of trust. Slipping down my throat into my lungs. I've been underwater right from the start. Rope is wearing thin, can't take it anymore.
whether or not that's what people are still into and still want to hear these days, I don't know. Like, I can't speak for others. That's a whole other question, but I like it, and I think we like it, and that's all that matters. And there we go. Another fun one by The Warning. I wanted to go to the Mexican show so bad. So if you like this kind of video, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.